Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back. Paula here with Paula's Imperfect Plans. Today we are here for our weekly spending tracking. I am filming this right before uploading it, so you are seeing I am doing this right away on Thursday, a little bit behind for the week. It has been a week, y'all. It has been a week, and I'm just trying to it's almost over. A lot has happened. We've been in the field. That has been stressful. My husband has been gone doing the farming thing, which kind of leaves me as a field widow, as we call it a little bit, which is fine. But I didn't plan well, so Monday, Tuesday, I had to work late, which meant Grandma had to come and help, which means just like a little bit extra chaos around the house until, when I get home. And then Wednesday, it's October 1st, I have a well child check for a kid, so I take the other two along, which I never do, never done. Took all three of my kids to the grocery store, which I don't think I've ever done. At least, I don't know that I've ever taken all three of them. And so it has been chaos. The combine started on fire, not ours, but the person that we farm with. There's just been a lot of stuff that has happened. That is a lot of stressful things. In addition to Tuesday night, my husband comes home and he's like, lost my wallet. I was like, what do you mean you lost your wallet? And he goes, I feel like I sat on it all day in the tractor, right? Like I remember thinking like, oh, like your butt hurts bouncing around sitting on a wallet. I wouldn't know. I don't sit on a wallet. But then he's like, it's not, I can't find it anywhere. And so I spent part of yesterday morning, clocked out of work, walking the field where he would have gotten in and out of, or walked between like the combine to when he went and picked his supper up from the truck. Can't find it anywhere. So I had which means he had our Ally credit card, he had the Shields credit card, both of those had to get canceled. He has his debit card, the farm debit card. He had the gas card, like the gift card from Quick Star that he gets gas with, which had like $300 on it. So if we don't find it, we're out that $300 that had been put towards future gas. Just lots of just not our week. Okay, so when I went to get groceries, I took the kids. I actually had to use my debit card. I can't even tell you. I had a moment where I was like, do I even know my PIN anymore? I literally always use a credit card. Okay, so $148.70 was our second groceries trip for the pay period. Obviously late. This was Wednesday night we did this shopping, and we get paid Friday. So that was the final grocery expense that we will have. And I'll show you on our trackers where that puts us with our groceries. Then, my husband's main concern was his driver's license when he couldn't find his wallet because he needs it for work. He drives like dump truck and whatever else, so he needs to have an ID on him. So he went, after we looked for a couple hours, as soon as the sun came up, he went to the driver's license, whatever, at the courthouse, spent $10 to get a replacement license. So that's something that I don't even have figured. I have all this rollover, and I'm probably going to take that out of our rollover and this. So for, I think, it was $20 for a new debit card. That's not right. Was it $15? I think it's supposed to be $35. Anyway, there's a fee for a new card and like a fee to cancel the debit card. So there's two fees related to requesting the closing of one debit card and opening another, which I actually think was $35 now that I look at that. But I'll have to check again. That might just be my brain. $10 to the treasurer. And then I spent $38.51 on my kid's shoes, even though we got shoes for his birthday that were Nike Air Force Ones that he wanted and wanted and wanted. Now they feel funny. They're hard in the front. They hit the front of his foot, slash his ankle. They don't stay tied. This kid challenges all, because I'm like, dude, like you begged and begged for those shoes. We tried them on. Like Grandma and Grandpa spent like $100 on shoes. You said that they worked, and now they don't work. And so I bought him some basic black tennis shoes on Amazon, $38.51, $20.35, $39. So $39 from the kids' envelope is popping on in here. So that is what I have for expenses. So if I have $39 in cash, I'm going to be plus 49 cents with this check in for just the cash expenses. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. And then, okay, so here, this I will probably take from rollover, the 10 and the 30, because I did have a bunch of rollover. We didn't spend, okay, well, I'll show you. We'll get in here. Now, and that's probably where I will take the money from the treasurer and the, hang on, let me get to the right section. All right, so for groceries, when we were last in here, we had $189.17. I subtracted yesterday's grocery trip of $148.70, which left us with $40.47. That was going to be a rollover to make, that was going to be rollover to transfer directly to our debt. Okay, so drinks, same thing. We spent nothing in drinks. So anyway, this is the grocery one is the only one from our check-in today, but I was going to put 60 from drinks, $416 that was left over from dine out, nothing from my spending. I was just going to roll over car wash, and I don't have anything in either of those categories. So now I'm going to roll over just a little bit less because I am going to have to cover the new card fees situation there. So I hope y'all's week has been a little bit less stressful and ridiculous as mine. I would like to thank you all for being here, for tracking our spending, even though it's pretty short video this week. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Please like, comment, and hit that subscribe button on the way out, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.